Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to another video. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm doing something a little different today. I do have Rumi, obviously, like I usually do. But the way I set this up is basically in the style of the way the brain functions. And I know it's a little bit of a gross generalization that we use, but on the right brain side, we have the intuition, the emotion, the artistic. And on the left, we have the kind of the rational, the reasoning, mathematics, hard facts kind of things, right? So what I have here is a deck for each suit. And so I've got air and earth on one side, and I've got fire and water on the other. And we're kind of going to do a little card of the days type of thing with them. Just a quick check-in this weekend, and that's that. We'll see what we have for you, okay? So, without further ado, let's get into it. We'll start with Rumi. Undo the tangled knots of your thoughts to reveal paradise. Undo the tangled knots of your thoughts to reveal paradise. I like it. Oh, yes, mental disciplines. They're not easy. They're definitely not easy. It just brings to mind meditation and things like that. And, you know, one practical aspect you can try if you have difficulty with that, of course, is things like binaural beats or guided meditations, or even if it's 5 seconds during the day, if you can just stand still for a minute, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths, it can really help untangle the knots, so to speak. It'll just help clarify things a bit. So we'll go ahead and start with air for a quick check-in. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Quick check-in. Quick check-in for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, we had one click over here, the High Priestess. And our underlying card is the Eight of Cups. Ooh, okay. So air signs, we may be dealing with a little bit of a situation here where you're debating whether or not it's time to walk away from a situation. This Eight of Cups is kind of interesting. It looks like 6 cups are still upright and 2 have fallen. Not really the classic interpretation there, but it does seem like 6 cups oftentimes can represent long-term things, family, long-term friends, past life relationships, deep-rooted emotional ties. The 2 cups are more typically associated with, romantic relationships, or maybe some kind of soul contract where you and another individual are sort of learning something together, and it's not always a fun lesson. It can be, those are the painful things, right? In this case, it is learning something from one of those circumstances, I feel. And I think you're contemplating this, but there's an aspect of you that just kind of already knows maybe what you're meant to do here with the High Priestess. If not, I do notice too, the High Priestess is the second in the major arcana, the number 2, and you have the 2 cups down here. What's needed to be understood here, I think, is that the lesson learned is going to bring some balance into your life. And so I feel like there may be something. There's something probably nagging at you, and you probably know what it is. And it doesn't have to be romantic necessarily. It could be a partnership in career. It could be a lot of things, but there is a strong emotional attachment to it, and you're wrestling with that right now. So some of the... you know what? I'm going to go in order the way I meant to. Some of these things are, even if they're not romantic or anything, they can have strong emotional ties. I think that's what I was saying. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at fire. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's take a look. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Card of the day. All right, I'll do 2 more shuffles here if nothing pops. Okay, there we go. We have the King of Swords, and we have the 10 of Pentacles fire signs. All right, I love this combo. This is pretty easy to sum up. I feel like some of you out there may be thinking about your legacy. thinking about your long-term wealth, thinking about the impact you're going to have on people who are coming after you, your children, grandchildren, maybe even in a general sense. There's something on your mind there, and it appears to me that you're approaching it in a very, very logical, rational, reasonable way. So this is not... I love to see this for the fire signs, because the passions can be... well, the passionates can be passionate. The fiery energy can be quite fiery. And in this case, there is a little more of an analytical aspect to things. You know, I'd imagine that with the King of Swords there, he's standing in this, all of this foliage with his machete, but I would imagine that this individual's machete is quite razor sharp, and is probably swung with a great deal of precision and caution, okay? So I think that, which is interesting too, I don't know what, all I was really trying to say is that there's an aspect of very clear thinking here, not being so overrun by the passions and the emotions and stuff. But part of it may have to do with cutting something out as well. As per usual, I have a feeling all of these are going to sort of synchronize in some way, because the cards like to do that. And obviously we all have great deals of all of the energies really in our charts. For the most part, you know, we've got it. And take a look at your chart, by the way. Great thing to do. Great thing to understand as well as you can. And it's a really deep dive. Your own personal chart, if you get beyond the big three and you start really diving in, I mean, there's information that'll probably surprise you. But anyway, I digress. Let's take a look at the earth signs now. Take a look at the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, one more shuffle here. All right. We have strength. All right, we have the card of Leo here. Personal strength. All right, we've got strength. And we have the Empress. Awesome. Empress. Okay. Virgo. Taurus or Virgo with the Empress. People debate this often. Okay. Earth signs, this is basically suggesting that you are getting ready to step into your power and getting ready to step into a very creative mode. The Empress is all about creation. You know, she is the Divine Mother. So there's something, I feel like, ooh, it's because she's also depicted oftentimes as being with child, you know, so there's something inside of you. It's like there's something growing inside of you that you're getting ready to release. Yes, and I think it's going to be something that may be surprising, very surprising to lots of people around you. Very surprising to people around you. I think they're going to be kind of shocked with just the way that you show up in the external world. I do feel like it's a surprise because it's somebody that's coming from a place of a lot of humility. The external humility is there, but there's been, the inner strength has been brewing for a long time, and it's like a slow building process that's maybe getting ready to come to light. Oh, by the way, this is a lion's mane mushroom, which is, I think, why they used strength. Lion's mane is very rare. It's very expensive to buy, and people who find them when they're foraging, I used to do this where I was from. When you find these things, you do not tell people where you found it. You never tell. And so there is a quality of being rare and unique here as well. People are going to see when you do show up in this way, people are going to recognize the fact that you are truly a unique, one in a million kind of person. Something about your personality is going to be brought to light when you finally are ready to shine that light. And I think it's going to make people's jaw hit the floor. Okay? They're going to be like shocked. Because I mean, this Empress card, it's the same kind of thing. These are pink oyster mushrooms. Again, not an easy thing to find, and very unique, very beautiful. Okay? Oh, Queen of Pentacles is underneath as well. She does work very, very hard to cultivate the environment that she wants to be in. And so these cards really tie together in a strong way, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Almost interchangeably, but I would just say the Empress is the one that's sort of farther along that route of stepping into your own power, Earth signs. That's fantastic. And again, I feel all four of these suits are interlocking into a common message, so please, everyone, tap into your intuition and your logic and reason here to interpret how this may apply to you, okay? Okay, finally, last but not least, water signs. My beautiful water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I love you guys. All right, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio. I love all of you, by the way. Anyway, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get into it. One more shuffle here. All right. For Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, we have the Eight of Swords. Oh boy, we're feeling stuck. We're feeling trapped. You see how she's looking into the mirror here, and what she sees in the mirror is not exactly what's going on here. The sword suit being the suit of thoughts and communication. It's a jumbled thought. There's some stressors going on here with the Eight of Swords. The way this is depicted, the woman looks pretty distressed. It's like it really does kind of flow into the Nine of Swords energy of like that anxiety and overthinking a lot. Yes. I mean, look at this. Undo the tangled knots of your thoughts to reveal paradise. And she's all tangled up here. All right, underlying the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, my friends. I think there's a really big opportunity here. And I feel like the primary limitation is your own perception of the circumstances. You may be looking for something to be very, very ideal before proceeding, or it's got to be just a certain way. But the wheel's spinning, and the wheel is spinning in your favor. But the wheel spins through time. It's literally the course of time, and I do feel quite strongly that it's important to bear that in mind as we look at this message. That don't worry about it, though. I mean, that's really the other thing I'm getting here. Is like your divine timing. You're going to be operating in divine timing. Okay, your spirit guides are here. They are guiding you. If you feel like you're dragging your feet, respond to that energy, but don't worry, don't panic, don't worry that you're going to miss the boat on something, okay? Divine timing is divine timing, and myself as a Taurus, and as slow as I move, I can assure you anything I've missed out on wasn't for me, and you know what? I'm doing okay. and you are too. I promise you that. We're right where we need to be. All is well in the universe. Okay, guys? So, combining all of this together, I just feel like there's a general energy of contemplating cutting something out in order to pursue a beautiful new cycle in material. The Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel, kind of stepping into your own power with the Empress and strength. And I think there's a bit of an inner monologue, a little bit of a debate where we're not seeing ourselves as we truly are here. With the Empress and the High Priestess energy, those are strong, beautiful feminine energies. The King of Swords here, providing that rationale and that impartiality, the ability to think through circumstances without letting the emotions get in the way. And there's a big opportunity, but we simply have to recognize the fact that we're not as stuck as we feel we are, and probably get off this mode of contemplation here of whether or not we should leave something behind, because if it's not ideal, you're kind of holding yourself in a place that maybe you don't need to be, and maybe there's something much more beautiful waiting for you just around the corner. Okay, my friends, that's what I have. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful to you, and if it was, please click the like button if you wouldn't mind, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.